That's my favorite place in the world. I wish we stayed here. Is there a hotel here?
Stop and pee, so he brought us to this gorgeous hotel. I'm getting very excited, but look at this bathroom. I'm dead. Okay, I have to go. So this is the room. I'm freaking out. We just had lunch. This is unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's actually beautiful weather right now. We're hoping the rain holds off, but I literally don't care. I could be pooping outside and I wouldn't care. Also, look at this. She just showed me this. The hairdryer is a Dyson. It's not the Airwrap. That's what I thought it was, but oh my God, don't drop it. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, so today we traveled from Florence to Milan on the train. We got picked up and we drove from Milan to Lake Como. That's where we are now. We're at the GHT. I knew this hotel was going to be insane, but the level is next. It's the next level. It's really, really insane. I cannot wait to take like a hot shower. And we're getting a late dinner tonight, which is amazing because we can just relax. Checking in from Florence. I kind of like sit outside and like hang out with you guys, but let's just sit right here. Checking in after Florence. We had an amazing time in Florence, but I don't know if I would go back, to be honest. It was very chaotic and very overstimulating and a little stressful. And I think what we learned from this was we're not like city vacation people. We are hotel resort vacation people. We just want to sit and be taken care of. We don't want to be like running around crazy, trying to see everything in crowds. Some people like to just like explore on their vacations. I'm like, I just want to sit, you know? So it was really a lot for us. I wish we didn't do 3 nights. There was nothing we could do about it at that point. So we still enjoyed ourselves. The food was amazing. We had some really great experiences and a fun time, don't get me wrong. But I just wish that I kind of knew what Florence was going to be like more before we went. And that's just probably me being ignorant and like not looking into it as much. But every single person that I talked to was like, you have to go to Florence. You have to, you have to, you have to. I'm just here to say, if you don't like a city, like you might not like it. It was cool to see. There were beautiful sights, like the food, like I said, I'm glad we saw it. I just wish I didn't spend as much time there, if that makes sense. So now that we're here, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I wish I'd been here for 10 days. It's unbelievable. So yeah, we're just gonna relax for the rest of the day until our dinner. I don't know, we'll probably like walk around. They left this bottle of champagne here. I'm like, well, we gotta drink that. Yeah, we're just gonna relax and enjoy ourselves. I really can't believe we're here. I can't believe I'm staring at this. Like, whenever I look at things like this or see things like this that you really can't believe until you've seen them in real life, I just think about how small and insignificant we are as humans. Like, that is, let me just show you. That is just, that's God right there. That is just unbelievable. So yeah, I'll probably check back in a little bit once I'm like getting ready and stuff, but gonna relax for a little bit now. We just came out of the room just to walk around a little bit at the hotel, and it just keeps getting more beautiful. Like, what? It's just insane. These are the gardens. And there's a little restaurant up back there. We're gonna go get a drink. No camera could do this justice. It's breathtaking, truly. Hi! I want to put my robe on. It's giving robe vibes in here. Just feels like this needs to happen. You know what I mean? This hotel is really blowing my mind. We're never gonna want to leave. It's another level. I keep saying to Ethan, like, this is just insane. And he just keeps being like, it's another level. I'm like, correct. Okay, so yeah, we went and got a drink at the little, I don't know, back restaurant bar. Look at how my hair like dries without me trying. It's amazing. I love this little flip. I don't love this. It's because I put it in a claw clip. So we just need to pin it back. We have dinner at 8:30 tonight. So I've literally never been this classy in my life. It's not real. So I came back to get ready with you girls. I thought this would be such a fun little thing to add to the vlog. just like a chatty get ready with me while we're here. Because you guys know this is my favorite thing to do. So, I mean, where do I even begin? I put my brushes in a little cup. Hotel hack, do this. Makes your life so much easier when you're going through and like trying to find your makeup. I wish I brought a handheld mirror because I've been using, I mean, I have 1,000 mirrors around me, but if you know me, you know that I love a mirror all up in my grill for putting on makeup, but it's fine, it's fine. So a little Lumi glotion just to give a little glow. And the only foundation I've been using, I should actually put a little bit of this on. This is the only moisturizer I've been using. It's the Luxe Unfiltered. Oh my gosh, hydration, you guys. I'm just gonna do one pump of that. And I actually think I might mix my foundation with that to keep it like kind of light. I don't want to go too heavy, but I definitely want some coverage. All I've been using for foundation has been House Labs. That's it. And I haven't been using foundation every day. I also forgot my favorite foundation brush. Is that not always the way? This is gonna really sheer it out, I can tell, but it's gonna give me such a nice glow. So we're here, we are thriving. I've had a glass of champagne, I've had a spritz. I had a spritz earlier. You know, it's just vacation vibes. We needed a resort reset. And we just haven't been on a trip in so long. So it's hard to like know what you like and what you want, especially when you come to a foreign country and you've literally never been here and you don't know what it's gonna be like, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's kind of what, here's my mirror I was looking for. I feel like that's kind of what we experienced in Florence, was just like a little bit of a different, not culture shock, but just like different than we expected. So like I said earlier, I'm not trying to like hate on Florence. I just couldn't believe how many people like were so adamant that like I had to go, where I just wish someone was like, you should go and see it, but like you could spend max 2 nights there and be good, because that's genuinely how I feel. So that's why I'm sharing that, because I wish someone had said that to me. But I feel like saying anything about Florence that's not positive, it's like very triggering for people. People are like, Florence is my favorite city in the world. And I'm just like, that's great. I'm just not a city vacation girl, you know what I mean? Like, and Ethan and I were talking more about this at like a little bit ago when we were having a drink. Like, if I was 21 to 29, maybe even 28 is probably a little bit better. Are you kidding? Like, my friends did a Maymester in Florence when we were in college and I was so jealous. If I was that age, that is the time to visit that city. It is clean and relatively safe and incredible food and like amazing energy and so much to see and so much history. Like, yes, I just think I've like aged out. I do. And even like the historical stuff that we wanted to do, it was just like, okay, do we want to go fight the crowds? And we're not even in the busy time. Like, May is not even the busy time. So it was just, you know, we really don't like crowds. Like, we both get pretty anxious when it comes to a lot of people, overstimulation, like this type of energy, where like when I was younger, I loved that. Like, I loved New York City. I could have lived there when I was younger. I'm just not that girl anymore. And that's fine if you are still that girl or person, you know what I mean? Ethan was like, I just feel like it was a lot of like people coming to get pictures of all the like Instagram, TikTok famous food. Like, it felt very much like that. So I don't want to like leave a bad taste in your mouth about it and like be negative, but I just need to like share my real experience. I knew the second we got here, we were going to be bliss. Like, both of our energies changed immediately. I mean, granted, this hotel is just, it's so over the top and insane. So there's that. But just the overall energy of like being on the water is so calming and so like, you can exhale, you know? And like, for me, that's just what vacation is supposed to be. It's just not meant to be like this high, not stress, but like stimulation. You see this base? It's the cream. I think I want to get Sivan's entire line because, first of all, her skin's insane. But the hydration that cream has given me while I've been away, like, I'm so dry. Like, I don't even want to tell you how dry I am. And I'm dehydrated, and it's just like, it's travel and we're drinking, and you know, and I haven't really been drinking at all in the last couple of months because, you know, it wasn't on my diet. So like, coming here and like totally changing my diet and just like traveling and getting dehydrated as it is, like, your girl's dry. So that cream, I mean, my skin shouldn't be this glowy. I also started using an Old Faithful NARS concealer, and I have been loving it again. This concealer is just, I almost feel like you don't even have to set it, but it's not drying, which is really nice, if that makes sense. It's not like the serum concealers that I usually use. And you don't have to wait to blend it out. Like you could just go right in. And it's like butter. Like, do you see that? I mean, I do set it because I want it to last a little bit longer, but it blends out like it doesn't need to be set, which is such a nice consistency, but without being drying. So anyway, about the makeup, about Florence, what else can I catch you up on? I kind of alluded to this in my last vlog, but like we have been missing the kids so much, which like, it sounds weird to say. I don't want to say I didn't expect to miss them, because of course I knew I was going to miss them, but I thought we would just be so busy and I like wouldn't really be thinking about it. And I really thought the hardest part was just going to be saying goodbye and leaving. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it was just getting to Florence and like I said, being a little stressed and overstimulated, or it was just like, I don't know, everything was hitting me all at once. I had like a full-on breakdown and I was like, I just miss them so much. And I just feel like it was unexplained anxiety, which I do not normally have. And oh my gosh, I can empathize with people who really struggle and suffer from anxiety, because that is horrible. You feel like completely out of control, and I'm such a control freak. So like just to feel that way is just so icky. So I had a bad night. It was a weak moment. I woke up and we really did have a great next day, and we made the best of Florence and we did love it. It's been a lot harder to be away from the kids than I anticipated. I thought that I would be fine, but I think it's like the sheer distance and just the amount of time. I think the other reason we're doing so well mentally here is that we know this is like the last leg. We just have a few more nights, and like we're really pampering ourselves and like really, you know, being spoiled right now and treating ourselves. And then after this, we go home, we get to see them. So it's really nice to feel like, oh my gosh, we get to go see them. Like that's such a fun thing to look forward to. Whereas like when we were in Florence, we had just left Tuscany and we were like, oh my gosh, we have so many days before we see them. Like it was a lot to like mentally kind of process. I don't know, I kind of just wanted to share that because I know I have a lot of moms following me that are planning vacations or going on vacation, leaving their babies for the first time, and I just want to like be totally real of like, it hasn't been the easiest thing. It has not. I think it's been amazing and I'm so glad we did it. I don't regret it by any means, but it's been harder than I anticipated, where I really just thought I would feel it at the beginning, and it's more than that. So we're good though. They're doing great, honestly. I am so proud of Logan. He has not had, knock on wood, a bad moment. London's actually had a harder time. I think she knows that we're gone more than I thought she would. I was so much more worried about Logan, and he is great. Like he definitely misses us, and my mother-in-law was saying like he has his sad moments, but he is thriving at school. He is doing his little book that I made him. I'll show it to you guys. I'll try and pop a clip in, or I'll show it to you in another video. This little book that I made him to like count down the days that we're gone, with like some interactive stuff in there. He's been coloring it every day, and like my mother-in-law also made this little calendar that's hanging on our fridge with a heart on the day that we get back. So he's been crossing out every day that we're away, and like at the end of the day, and then in the morning he's been coloring in like a little countdown that I made for him in the book. So he's so smart. I really think he gets it, and he knows like, oh, they're gonna be home this day, and like I think that's helped him process how long we've been gone. I'm really hoping the next few days are just as good as these first few, because he has done such a good job. I'm so proud of him. We're like checking in with his teachers at school, and they're like, he's doing great and he misses you, but he, you know, he knows you miss him too, and he's excited to see you. And so that gives me such peace of mind, just knowing he's good. And I really am so proud of him for just, you know, taking it like a champ. And yeah, London's been good. Her skin's really bad. She has such bad sensitive skin and eczema. So my in-laws have kind of been dealing with that and trying to manage it. She's super itchy. We don't know if she has some kind of allergy thing going on. Her stuff has been a little bit more stressful and challenging for us than Logan's. But you know what? Everyone's good. And I couldn't be more thankful for my in-laws and my mom for being there for me and allowing us to leave and go on this trip in the first place. Like we would never be able to do this without them. So I feel very lucky in that way. I know not everyone has family that they can just leave their kids with and just up and leave. So I feel great about that. Okay, so tonight we are going to a restaurant in the hotel. There's a few. This one is like the less fancy one. Tomorrow night is the more fancy one. So I'm wearing this really cute set from Meshki that I was planning on wearing in Florence, and I'm actually so glad I didn't, because it's so much of a better fit for this hotel. It's actually almost a little too on brand for the hotel. Like I don't want to look like I work here, but it's just the perfect color, and it's a little bit chilly, and it's a long sleeve off the shoulder knit. I've showed it to you guys before, but so I'm wearing that, and I'm excited to like put it on and get some pictures. And Ethan and I are gonna do some fit checks. He's been calling it fiddly. He's like, oh, I gotta do my fiddly. I'm like, you are outrageous. We'll do some fit checks on the vlog too, so you guys can see what he's wearing. And I'll link his outfit because it's slay. I was like, honey, it's really cute. You look really good. And he looks so comfortable and cute and classy. It's like a really good men's summer outfit. Look at how good this makeup looks. The skin is, We're good. Okay, we do need a brow. The other thing that I recommend when you're setting up your makeup, take all the pencils out and put them in a little cup too. So I'm gonna steal the other cup and put all my pencils because just for me, they're like skinny makeup. For me, with all my makeup bags, I'm just constantly digging through and I'm like, oh, where's that? And it's just annoying, you know? So apparently at the restaurant tonight, they make the pasta right in front of you, like in the cheese wheel. I'm not prepared mentally. I'm so excited. Yeah, we're really living right now. Yeah, so Como is our last stop. I feel like we have done so much. Like I feel like we've been here so much longer than it feels, just because we've done so much and we've gone to so many places and we've seen so much. Like we keep talking about things and I'm like, oh, what did we do that day? It feels like we've been here for 10 days. I think it's been like 5, not even. I think it's been 4. Which is so crazy. We really packed it in. I'm excited for our next trip, either bringing the kids when they're a little bit older, or even if it's just Ethan and I, just having the knowledge that we have now as like adults and parents with kids and like what we want our vacations to look like. Because truly the last trip we did like this was our honeymoon, and we went to Thailand, and it was very last minute because I planned an entire trip to Bali and then a volcano erupted. We couldn't go on our honeymoon. So Emirates was like, we'll fly you somewhere else. And we were like, okay, let's try Thailand. And a friend of mine had recently been there and she sent me a bunch of like recommendations, and Thailand was incredible. But we had some crazy experiences with Airbnbs. Like we got 2 Airbnbs that we ended up leaving, like because they were an absolute scam and lie. So it was crazy in Thailand, but we were, you know, newlyweds 8 years ago. That was like the last time we really like planned something for ourselves. So doing something 8 years later as parents, it's just a totally different experience and trip because we're not, you know, we're not kids anymore. We were kids when we got married. This shade, you guys, new favorite. I like it more than Wherever Walnut. I actually like this formula more than Makeup Forever, Wherever Walnut too. But the color for me is better because it's more pinky. Wherever Walnut is like just pure tan brown. This like has a hint of that, but it's closer to my natural color, just a little bit darker, and it's so much more complimentary to my looks. This is smoky pink, and I think this Mario formula actually lasts longer. It's also not as creamy in a good way, where Wherever Walnut is, when I put it on, it is like all over my face. I feel like it's too creamy. It just doesn't stay. Like you need it to have a little grit, and I adore it. And I've been doing this, and then I've been doing Summer Fridays on top, which I'll get in a second. I'll actually use the Say one for now. I have the brown Summer Fridays. No, let's do Say. This is Bubble, and it's a really good like pale pink. It's gonna be perfect. Oh yeah, it's actually even better than the Summer Fridays one for tonight. So let's pack those. Okay, I do need to do my hair. Setting spray and then a little more powder just so we're set. I brought my milk one. I don't know if it's the mirror or the hotel or if that's actually how my makeup looks tonight. And if it's actually how my makeup looks, I'm very happy with it. They just make my makeup look so much better. Okay, what we're gonna add though, we're gonna add my favorite blush ever, Kosas. And I'm doing this shade, which I don't usually do because of the outfit that I'm wearing, but this is Dreamland. I have been doing this one, Euphoria. This one is a little bit more peachy, but like look at the glow and the blur and the, oh, let's do a little on the eyelids too. It's the best for summer. Okay, I'm so happy with this makeup look. Let's do a little hair. So I just realized I left my curler in Florence. It's fine. It's actually whatever. I'm pissed at myself because I wanted to be able to curl my hair. So all I have access to for me is this Dyson that's in the room, which is honestly insane. So I'm gonna try and do something with this. I'm just gonna maybe try and like at least straighten the frizz and see what I can do. I think it's gonna be fine. It is gonna be fine, but I'm just annoyed because I really wanted to put a little bend in my hair. But you know what? We have to be creative. So let's see what I can pull off here. Okay. So I think this is gonna work. It's just straighter now. I'm trying to just like pull it down. I could probably put a little product in it. And then I'm tucking it behind my ears while it's still hot so that it will give it that little bend once it cools. We're gonna work with it. I think it's gonna be fine. Yeah, we got this. So I actually feel like I could hairspray a little bit of a bend into this. So I'm gonna try and do that. And I'm just blow drying it straight down as best I can so that it's as like straight as possible. I don't know how to straighten her, but my hair is naturally straight. So let's see what I can do. Okay, so I'm just kind of like spraying underneath where I want it to bend and then giving it a bend like that. So it's not like nothing. This might not work. I got a little something right here. I don't know about this side. This side tends to not hold anything ever. Let me just heat it up. Major flop. What are my backup options? I could put my hair up, I could tuck it behind my ears and just wear it like this. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna stop obsessing about my hair. We're gonna change and then we're gonna reevaluate the situation. I just can't believe I come to a foreign country and leave my shit everywhere. Like, am I okay? I left my face wash in Tuscany and my curling iron in Florence. All right, let's show you this outfit. Look at this man right now.
What do you want?
You match the room. He's wearing these pants, I think.
No, this is only the second time with these ones.
Yeah, but this style of pants, I think he's worn them almost every day.
That's all I bought to come.
Can you stand up? Let's give a twirl.
A twirl? What am I, a piece of meat?
Spin. I love these pants. They're so comfortable. He said they're like PJs, and he said his pants are like slippers.
With these pants. These pants are unbelievable.
And the shirt, obviously. You look so good.
Thank you, honey.
I'm not ready. You're welcome. There's no full-length mirror in this bathroom, or this hotel room, which I don't understand, but this is the outfit. This is the best I can show it to you. I do really love it, but we have to go to dinner. We're obviously late. This is the best pasta I've ever had. Good morning, guys. We are at breakfast right now. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. We got this table outside that no one was sitting at. We were so confused why no one would sit at this table, literally outside.
Yeah, stuff for everyone else.
Stunning. Everyone's in there. We're out here. We're about to go to the spa. I'm getting another coffee to go. And we have our massages and something called an emotional shower. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I will report back after.
It's definitely a translation issue, but feeling
that's what
emotional about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. But
They just show you pictures of your kids and turn the water on and show you how much you miss them.
Yeah, it's not hard to be emotional these days, having been away from them for so long. Yeah, so we're gonna have our little spa appointment and then massages that, and then we might go down there maybe after.
Yeah.
That's like a little, they call it like a beach bar. They're literally adding sand down there. And it's just obviously gorgeous view. You can get like lunch, drinks, whatever. So I might go down there after. Headed to the pool. Here is my little pool fit. Probably my favorite crochet cover-up set from Amazon. So cute. It looks good over every bathing suit. Bathing suit's Abercrombie. I love it. It's so flattering and comfortable. Amazon, Cezanne. And then I have, the sandals I've been wearing on repeat from Sam Edelman. They're so cute and comfortable. And that is the look. Let's go. So we did our massages and our shower. It was honestly just like a steam room and a sauna. It wasn't that crazy. We didn't cry or anything. It was great. It was like so relaxing. The massages were awesome. We just had lunch and now we're laying out. It's just unreal here. Tonight we have a dinner and then tomorrow we have a boat day. And then we're gonna go and stay in a different town tomorrow night. So probably be posting all of that on other socials, but I'm gonna end the vlog here. It was so fun to share this with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll probably catch you back in the States.
Grazie mille.
Love ya. Bye.